For the last day of the camping trip, it was decided to go and explore the coastline of the Olympic Peninsula. It was a bit cold and nippy, but it wasn't going to stop us.
Hello, we're on the beach in Washington State. Foggy and misty day, but still very beautiful out here. Those who can make it will enjoy the film and the footage here, and you'll see a lot of beautiful landscape here.
I bet you in about 10 minutes that water dump would have a lot more time to get us. Here, can you, Kevin, can you? Yeah.
Okay, we're just going to have a go at a bit of skimming of stones. If you've never done this before, well then shame on you. But here we go, we're going to have a go. And the idea is to get the stone spinning so it skips on the water. So we're just going to have a go. Okay, come this way. The art of it is getting a nice thin stone, right? So when it gets rotating, it skips along the water. So the way to do it is make sure that you've got a nice flat surface. And that was rubbish. We'll have another go. That was no good. You need to keep trying. Oh yeah. I think that's about 10. Okay, maybe 5, maybe. Two and a half. And I think we'll cut there.
With Beach 4 ticked off the list, it was time to go and visit Ruby Beach, which seemed surprisingly peaceful until we arrived. With all the sea mist coming in, it made for a rather mysterious place to visit. There was more driftwood than you could shake a stick at, which we made good use of as somewhere to sit, and there was a shed load of pebble stacks. The flux vortex must be unusually strong around these parts. It all seemed rather peaceful until we started doing some stone skimming. That's stone skimming, James, not lobbing stones. The rest of the clan joined us for lunch in a local wooded area near the beach, which happened to have one of the largest cedar trees in the surrounding area, although the top had been blown off many years ago. It wasn't long before us Avatar fans were crawling all over it and calling it Kelutral, and making ourselves at home. With some time to spare, it was decided to go back to Beach 4. By now the tide was well on its way in, but that didn't stop us enjoying ourselves and doing a bit more boulder hopping. Miko was out there doing his thing. By now the waves were breaking over the rocks, and it was rather fun trying to see how dry you could stay. As we headed back along the beach, a few of us tried our hand at pebble stacking before we made our way back to camp for our last night. The following day, with our camping trip completed, we made our way over to Bainbridge Island, where we caught the ferry across to Seattle. It was a very pleasant crossing watching Seattle come into view, having just been over a year for many of us since we last visited here. It was time for a new adventure to start. AvatarMeet 2012.